Now from a stadium that sees a different kind of football, EA Sports welcomes you to Allianz Arena, here in the German city of Munich. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here in Germany. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing on the first play is Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's got his man. That's Slayton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Now, a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. Again, it's Jones. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jones to the air again. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now he'll run it. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. To the pylon, he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. Here's Young now to throw right away. Catch is made, that's Mingo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
1st and 10 now from the 36. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
And really nice catch here by Legette, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, 2nd in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. More of the International Series from Munich after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. Powering forward. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is caught. It's Robinson. He's to the 15. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Shotgun now for Jones. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Young. He's going to tuck it and go. A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now Young. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, it's Jones. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10. Now Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jones to the air again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime here in Munich in the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic. Early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A second down throw for Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on second down, Young. Catch made by Thielen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go play action with Young. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Mingo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Slayton is the man in motion. Play action now. It's Jones. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run with Tracy. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the give, it's Tracy. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. So now this team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They did take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The motion man is Sanders. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. The motion man is Sanders. A short one there, caught by Tremble. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and 9. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. A run here with Tracy on second down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Third and 5. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The crowd not ready to go home yet, as we say so long from Germany.